All right. Beautiful. And we are live. Welcome, welcome. Just share with our friends that I am now live, as I tend to do. Live now playing Brawl stuff. Brilliant. All right. I think we're going to run some daily quests here, but for right now, just to get people in and joining the stream, let's play some slivers. Wait for everybody to hop in, and then we'll get into the meat of what I'm planning to do tonight, which is refining and doing... Oops, that's probably a little too loud. There we go. We're going to be refining a little bit of that Marina deck that we were playing the other night on Midweek Magic. And see if we can get that working and playing up against other not Duskmourn commanders. Oh, it's Pants. I haven't played against Pants quite in a bit. Oh, let's see here. We're good on mana. We just don't have anything to do, but Pants takes a little bit to get going, so kinda banking on them not having an explosive opener. Never mind, it's Llanowar Elves. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We can play Metallic Mimic. Name Sliver. And see how it goes from there. Because then next we can do Bloodline Pretender, and it comes in just with an additional counter. Or should I... I should play the ramp thing first, actually. Sliver. Yeah, it's free attacks. It's free real estate, after all. Pants! So what do we discover into? Huatli. Uh-oh. That's gonna go get more lands. Well, the good news is... well, actually, that's not good news. Let's see, probably Herald's Horn. Name Sliver. No tax. If we can get another white mana, we can hold up this Settle the Wreckage, and that probably will be game against them. They're going to slam all their big things out, and then try swinging them at me, and then we exile all of it. Unless they're just going to keep drawing cards like a maniac. Oh, Pillar of Origins. I should craft one of those for this deck. That's a great idea. Although it's not as useful as a Arcane Signet, so maybe not. Jeezums, what are they doing? It's still their turn. Like, holy cow. Yeah. Put Bone Scythe in my hand. Nice. Any permanent I control. Can I cast that? Blue, blue. No, I cannot. Alright. Well, Bloodline Pretender on Sliver. And I guess Gaia's Blessing. Target myself. Just to draw a card. That's nice. Again, we need a white source, like literally next turn. That'd be super handy. Ooh. Blind Obedience is very interesting. Pants, pants, pants. Avacyn's Pilgrim. Nice. Come on, white source. No, I'm not going to block that. Whew. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Try to bait them into swinging. Usually those Vault-born Tyrant, oh boy. It's fine. Discover, discover, discover. Ephemerate! Probably blink their pants. Maybe. Or the Vault-born Tyrant, since it doesn't have haste anyway. That'd be my guess. Are they not casting it? Oh, they didn't cast it. How very interesting. Roaming Throne. Dinosaur. Dun, 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 dun. This is fine. They'll die. Hopefully we draw a land, we play Grave Shifter, return them back to my hand, pass, make them think I'm desperate. They swing out of greed, exile all their board, question mark profits. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Oh wait, no, I should have made a sliver. No. Get back, my boy. Oh, that's an instant. They put it in their hand. That's right. Pants. Get lost. Uh-oh. All right. Hey, it's Eddie again. Nice to see you again, buddy. We're trying to do a quick bait and switch on our opponent right here. They are very clearly overpowering us on dinosaurs. I'm kinda hoping they swing out, and then we're gonna get them with this settle the wreckage. I want them to do it. Growing rights. Yep, we don't care. Same. Welcome, welcome. So this is just the warm-up match for the first thing tonight. I'm planning to, at some point over the course of this evening, we're going to do a little bit of more refining of that 5-color rooms deck we were playing the other night. Go give it a whirl against some other... because remember the event we were playing, we were locked to playing against other Duskmourn commanders. So we're going to go try out in the wild with other Brawl decks and try to do a little bit of refining of it and see how well it plays. But I figured slivers would be a fun little warm-up for the night to get everybody in and whatnot. That's not a dinosaur. Wait, is that a dinosaur? Oh, right, Yadaro's a dinosaur. Right. Stupid. It's literally Kong and Godzilla. Ah, my shapeshifter. Boo. God dang. Man, Pantlaza is Primeval Titan. That's not a dinosaur. What are you talking about? Oh my god. They're going off. That is a big battlefield. Yep, that is dinosaurs for you. So their commander is Pantlaza, the Sun-Favored. Each turn does Discover X for dinosaurs when they enter, where X is the toughness of that dinosaur. So every dinosaur once a turn that enters, actually also it's getting doubled because of Roaming Throne. Goodbye! Goodbye to your board. Oh, what's the matter? You're not the right, goodbye. Gone. All their dinosaurs. Now, granted, they do still have a full grip. Yeah. They still have a full grip of cards. So, I'm very far from out of the woods on this one, but at least for the moment, all of their big threats are dead now. I can land my first sliver, and we'll see what we cascade down into. Slivers and a dream. That's what we're banking on tonight, or that's what we're banking on here for this match anyway. But man, I'm so glad they decided to go for the greed, the massive overkill. They had no reason to. I was at like 8. Cascade, please, if you don't mind. Sure. So, Cascade is a triggered ability that is on cards. Cascade, and I guess to an extent, Discover is a combination of that. Let me show you here. So Cascade. So Cascade. So actually, this is the first one it found. When you cast a spell that has Cascade, it starts revealing cards, or actually, it exiles cards from the top of your library until you find a spell that costs less than the one that you cast. So in the example of the first sliver, it costs 5 mana. With Cascade on it, it's going to start exiling cards from the top of the library until it finds a spell that costs 4 or less. Cascade can never match with the... Oh, man. Oh, yeah, they got me. All right. We'll concede to that. Because they're going to swing with their Primeval Titan, and I'm dead. So, Cascade is just bonus value on top of a spell as you're casting it. The newer Discover mechanic from Lost Caverns of Ixalan is a very similar mechanic, except cards that have Discover on them have Discover and a number, and that number can be different from time to time. It's not determined by the mana value of the spell you're casting, but traditional old school Cascade, that one always just checks the mana cost of the spell that is being put on the stack. In the case of the first sliver, like I said, it does Cascade off of itself, and then its ability that it grants is every other sliver I cast past that point also has Cascade. how that is ridiculously strong is that in the case of the first sliver specifically, the Cascade is not limited to the spells being cast from hand. And that is actually a old school traditional way people have built Cascade before, is that unless there are other restrictions on the card that says so, Cascade can keep cascading into other spells further down the chain if they are in your deck as such. So, like with that Sliver deck there, if I were to cast a Sliver that costs 4, and it happens to hit another Sliver that costs 3 or less, that Sliver also has Cascade, and it keeps going and going and going and going. So you can get upwards of like 7, 8, 9 mana value worth of spells for casting a single spell, usually at like 4 or 5 or whatever. It's ridiculously wacky. And very, very fun. And again, Discover from Lost Caverns of Ixalan is very similar, that you find... Good explanation. Yeah, no, that's what I'm here for. Thank you. All right. So, this is the marina that we built the other night. I think let's run a match with it as is, see what hurdles we come across, and see what we can do to improve it. That's kind of what I'm looking to do tonight. I've got a little bit of a lax evening. My wife is out with some friends going to a Halloween event. I unfortunately was not able to get along to go with that, as my work shift for the next day would not basically allow me to, more or less. I would have been returning home way too late tonight, so unfortunately I get to miss out. Yep, this is No More Rooms in Hell, correct, yes. So like I said, we're going to be doing a little bit of playtesting of this tonight to see what we can do. So the ley line is interesting, but we're not going to keep that. Yeah, I mean, ossification on 2 and mirror room on 3, potentially? We can give this a try. Like I said, this is the first time I've built a new Brawl deck in a while, so I want to give it a little bit of a... whirl a little bit and to see what we can do to improve it. I'm a very traditional Enchantress enjoyer, just in general, and that's rooms kind of tickle that itch of what am I getting at here? Being the Enchantress, like playing enchantments, because rooms themselves are enchantment in their subtype. Yeah, I love a good Enchantress. Let's do ossification. Hit Yorvo. I know it's their commander, but gets them off the field for a little while anyway. Yorvo just cannot stick. They gotta recast it? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Did I have another land in here? Oh, I guess I didn't. Alright. Chromatic Lantern it is. So probably next turn we'll play this Central Elevator. Go find a room that we can play. Ooh, actually, we'll find the room that does Big Creature Wrath. That'll take Yorvo and this Lovestruck Beast off the field again. That's a good plan. Let's do that. Central Elevator. Mana unlocks rooms? Yes. Rooms are kind of like split cards. You see here, there are two different names and 2 different mana costs. This means that on basically on one card is 2 spells. Just the benefit... Oh, goodness, I think we're too slow. Because even if we... Yeah, even if we Wrath... That just gets rid of those 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm not dead yet. that makes a 0/0, but alright, nothing else I can do there. So the first one, the first you cast, however you're able to cast it, the first one you cast, you just choose which room. That's game. Dang. You choose which room half you want to cast, and unlike other traditional split cards, actually here, I can go into the collection. I can show you what I mean. Alright, here's a good example. Okay, so this card here, this is Warrant and Warden. As you can see, this is a traditional split card. It has 2 names, 2 mana costs, 2 separate abilities, but it is an instant and a sorcery. When you go to cast a spell like this, you choose which, like you pay your costs with your mana or whatever, and you choose. No, it's okay. I'm happy to explain. I love explaining this kind of stuff. You choose which one you cast, and then you don't get to do the other one, just because that's because of the nature of how instants and sorceries work. These rooms being newer, this is a different scenario here. So you still have the same idea that you pick which one you want to cast. However, because it is an enchantment, it sticks on the battlefield with whatever one that you cast unlocked, and the other half is sitting there ready to go, that when you have the mana cost to pay it, you can unlock the other half. So these kinds of things are very, very cool for formats like Commander. They give you tons of flexibility on a single card, right? Because the way to look at split cards like these is you have access to 2 different spells on 1 card. They're very cool. Unfortunately, sometimes with split cards, they get lumped into bad colors that you can't play them in tons, at least for Commander anyway, 60 tabletop, whatever you feel like playing, play all the jank. But in Commander, when you have to abide by color identity, sometimes that leads to multicolored cards that fit a theme really, really cool, but they can't get them in your deck. How do you get rid of opponent's room? It's just an enchantment in play, so literally anything that destroys an enchantment, I suppose. Disenchant, the classic. Anything else like that, it's a permanent in play as well, so yeah, literally any effect of any kind that gets rid of a permanent or an enchantment. We'll have this breeding pool come in tapped. So what we're looking to do this game, we're looking to have this Silent Hall Creeper down on 2. Then we're going to play this Moldering Gym on 3 to go get one of our other colors. But first, we're going to swing with this guy. 2 +1/+1 counters. And Bloodstained Mire, tap Sacket. We'll go get a Steam Vents, untapped, Moldering Gym. Go get, what do we need? White. Okay, brilliant. So now we got white, blue, black, white. Yeah, I think we've got Marina next turn. We've got white, blue, black. No, wait. White, blue, black, red, green. Perfect. Oh, what'd you put on that? Oh, no. It's a coward now. Choose a card name. What are they even going to pick? Marina? Oh. Huh. I didn't think you could play cards like that in Arena. They have a bad tendency to Eggs, they have a tendency to get rid of the game pieces that stop people from playing the game. 4 damage. We need to hold on to that. Well, I can still attack with this silent hall creep. Oh, I guess... oh, I can cast this side. Right. Perfect. And then when I need it, I have this Glassworks on the other side ready to go to ding something for 4 damage. Yeah! This is great. Choose an enchantment. Yeah, we're bolting that down 100%. So unlock the other half. Dink. Goodbye. Out of town. 1 damage there. All right, and this is the game now. This is what we're gonna sit here and do. It's very cool. I love enchantment decks. I own a couple in paper myself as well. They're so much fun. So what's this? Tap up to 1, could put 2 stun counters on it. Yeah, we're probably gonna do that. So let's play Meat Locker. Delicious. Meaty. Swing. Damage there. Pass. Yeah, so I own a couple enchantment-style decks in paper as well. My favorite is probably my 5-color one as well. It's Shrines. Shrines is a subtype of enchantment. Ah! Where'd that go? Wait, what happened? Oh, it fought my silent hall creep. Boo! That's alright. Well, let's manifest dread and put some counters. Ooh, I could put... Actually, the one time an Ornithopter does well, so now I just have a 5/5 that I will flip it over for 2. Ooh, Mirari's Wake would be a good one in here as well. So what was I saying? 5-color Shrines, yes. So, Shrines is a subtype, one of the subtypes of enchantments, and what they kind of do, that Shrines are actually kind of like slivers, in a sense, that they do beneficial effects on the battlefield equal to the number of shrines that you have kicking about. So like Honden of what am I thinking of? Honden of like Knight's Whisper. Don't control a demon. We'll just play Spelunking. Draw a card. I'll put this Shivan Reef into play. Honden of Knight's Reach. It makes an opponent discard cards equal to the number of shrines you have, and it's all a bunch of effects like that. So it's like enchantment slivers. I'm so sorry. I'm like my train of thoughts are going out the window as I'm trying to like think and play at the same time. Like I said, I'm still kind of like learning how to do this whole streaming thing while like having a keeping conversation going while playing at the same time. It's all good. Thank you. Your support is ready. Oh, are we just dead? What's going on here? 12? 20? Am I going to 2? But they have to leave a blocker or they're dead. Unless they think they've got removal. They've got 2 cards in hand. Ah, no. I can make a 6/6 demon. How do we get out? Oh, that doesn't have haste yet. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's fine. Land tax. Okay. Oh, but we need our Wrath. Faber Elder isn't gonna do that, I'm afraid. Alright, what can we do? Make a 6/6 demon. Wait, did my chromatic lantern get... Or am I thinking a different game? I must be thinking a different game that had my chromatic lantern. Well, I guess I've got chromatic orrery. That's a good start. Ritual chamber. Make a demon. And then unlock the other side. Make them lose 2 life. Okay. We're not quite dead. We have a blocker. If they remove our blocker... yeah, if they remove our blocker and have both their creatures up, then we're dead. If not... Oh, no! Oh, I think we're dead. No, dude, just swing. Just swing. You have... Yeah, you've got 29... Oh, man! Dang. We were very close. We were very close that match. Bugger. And that was even with slowing down their commander for a turn or two. Dang, dang, dang. Alright, run it back. Let's try again. This is fun. I like the rooms. Would have been better maybe if we had some Enchantress cards down to kind of benefit off of those, like Eerie, but I just didn't have that double white early enough for the Archon of Sun's Grace. Alright. Thriving Isle can be blue-white. That gets down Satyr Enchanter, and then we start going to town? Potentially? I say we do that. Thriving Isle. Blue-white. Go. Thriving lands are sick. You get to, pick their other colors. Sick. Forest, Arcane Signet, Lava Spur Boots. Good stuff. Ooh, Altar of the Brood. Diggity. That's one of my favorite cards. This is a win condition card I use in one of my competitive blink decks. It has the ability to blink out permanents up and down infinitely, and then this guy sees all those permanents entering and mills out all the opponents. It's very fun. This one bounces a creature, right? Yeah, that bounces a creature. So we don't want to play that yet. So let's just have the Stomping Ground be tapped, and we'll play Satyr Enchanter. Now, as we cast enchantments, we're going to start drawing cards. And that's what we want. And this is actually fine that they're milling us, because we have both Ghostly Dancers and Heliod that can get back enchantments from our graveyard. For blue, what does this do? Whenever one more creature is controlled to combat damage to a player, draw a card. I bet they'd be willing to let my Satyr Enchanter through to not trade with their Paradise Druid. Call it a hunch. You want to trade? That's what I thought. Mana dorks are not blockers. Good stuff. Atraxa. There's nothing to proliferate yet, though, which is strange. Okay. So what is this? Oh, this chromatic lands. Oh, we definitely want that. So let's play that. Nice. Hallowed Fountain. I don't need another land right now, no. So we'll just do that tapped. Put the Lava Spur Boots here. And then we'll unlock this. Bounce Atraxa. Swing. Oh, they're actually going to trade. All right. That's fine. Atraxa's back. So what's in here now? Oh, we've got ossification in there. Sick. I think we can... Yeah. We've got, Sacred Factory, shock that in. Heliod. Get back ossification. Ossification. Target that basic. Exile Atraxa. They probably put in the command zone. Yep, but we don't care because they don't have any mana to cast her yet. Give Heliod haste and swing, and then we draw another card. Oh, man. This is the compounding value that this deck is looking to try to do. Beautiful. How do we flip Heliod? Oh, do we just pay? And they concede! See, this is why you don't trade your mana dorks. Right? They wanted to try to get me off of card draw, but nah, you just cut yourself off of land. Or mana, I should say. Ha ha! Nice! That's our win! Actually, I've still got my scoreboard from the other night. Let's update that. Also, let's not have it be Comic Sans, because I am not 5. To put it in Wingdings? Why is Wingdings even a font? Serious question, you know? Let's use Impact. Rooms. So, currently, 1-1. There we go. Perfect. All right, I'll keep track of our record for tonight. See how we do. Basically, here's what I'm looking to do. Let's see. We're gonna track our record, and we'll see. I want to see where we fall as far as win games by the time we complete all these quests. That's the goal for this evening: is finish our quests and then see what our whoopsies. Oh no. All of my tabs. Let's do that. There we go. Jeez, you can tell that I'm still not a pro at this streaming thing, but all right. Let's see here. Pick your poison on 1, also a bounce spell on 1, potentially Glassworks on 3 if we draw a land. Yeah, sure, we'll try it. It's a little risky, but better than nothing. Pass. If they play like a Mana Rock or something. Oh, no, they don't. Ooh, we got beans! Yeah! Oh, nice. And a Wayfarer's Bauble? Lovely. Oh, they got an Arcane Signet? Oh, you don't say. How about a Thriving Isle on... What color do we want? White? Yeah. Pick your poison. On sacrifice an artifact, please. That's a cool Arcane Signet you had. Shame it's dead now. Hope you didn't need it. Aw, bummer, dude. What a shame. So this sacrifices for 2, so let's do that. And we'll go get a mountain. And pass. Oh, speaking of shrines, by the way. That's what our opponent is playing. So let's... Roaring Furnace. 5 damage to Go Shintai. Very cool. Pass. Sanctum. That's fine. Okay, so wait, white, red. So I'm missing a green source. Ghostly Dancers. Nice. So we got a free unlock of that side, and a 3-1, and Ghostly Dancers, and now we have, anytime now we play an enchantment, we're going to make a 3-1 with flying. Go Shintai. Nice. That's a very cool card. That would be a real shame if someone were to play, I don't know, Glassworks and bolt it for 4 damage, and I'll make a 3-1. Very cool. Combat, attack. And... oh, I should have played that. But that's okay. Yeah, end turn. Darn it. I should have played the Doll Maker's shop. Could have made another body. Yeah. Oh, there's that Honda Knight's Reach I was telling you about. Ooh, even better. Okay. Let's see here. Could play Porcelain Gallery. That'd be kind of stupid. Watch this. Check out Porcelain Gallery. I'll draw a card. Thank you. Nice. Oh, why not? Treat ourselves, right? Bottomless pool, bounce a shrine token, make another thingy. So now this right side of this Porcelain Gallery is giving our creatures base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures I control. I have to discard 3 cards. Okay, that and the concede. Okay. Doesn't matter. Dead. Yeah, so this room modifying the power and toughness. So essentially every creature gets power and toughness equal to the total number of creatures that are down in play. So if I had 1 creature, it'd be a 1/1, but in this case here, if I have 5 creatures, they're all 5/5s. It's dumb. Uh, 2-1. Brilliant. Alrighty. I'm going to... let's see here. Yeah, we've gone for just a smidge. I'm going to step away for just a brief moment to grab some water, and we will keep rolling to finish off these quests before the end of the night. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a moment. We're back! Fluids have been cycled. Water bottle acquired. Okay, up against Obosh. So, really fast damage. Ah, man, if this had green, this would have been a great hand, because we would have done Beanstalks and then Satyr. Oh, it has the central elevator, though. But also not another mana. Ah, ship it. Well, this is all of our mana problems sorted, so I think we run it. What do we need that to be? This is white, blue, so white, blue, black. Oh, they're giving me hello, so I'll give them a howdy. Let's have this Fabled Passage be probably green. In case we draw any of our other ramp pieces. I guess we got an Arcane Signet as well, so... depending what we got kicking about, we can get Marina down pretty fast, and then with Marina down first before rooms... activate only once. Okay. I kind of want to play this Case of the Stashed Skeleton. Make a Skelly friend. That'll leave us a potential tutor for later. Is this one drops the deck? Well, let's swing with Skelly Boy. Dink. Island, Arcane Signet, and pass. So I guess next turn we have Marina. Chandra. Uh-oh. So they're probably going to make a mana damage to me. Yep, that's fine. Dressed to Kill. That was such a clever name for a Chandra. Too bad I don't like Chandra as a character. Kind of a whole lot of a nothing burger. Okay. So... what do we play? What's the deal with Chandra? So these are Planeswalker cards. They're a different permanent type. Hold on, this is show and tell, just for kicks. Shark Typhoon. Planeswalkers are permanents. The closest thing that they resemble is enchantments, kind of. They just mostly have two big differences, is that they have activated abilities on them that causes their loyalty counters to go up or down, depending on what the cost of that activated ability is. Can only be activated once a turn, and can be targeted and attacked basically as if they were a player on the battlefield, right? So, oh, they're actually going to kill my skeleton. Hooray! I might just be dead here, though. Maybe not. So I can kill the big boy. Make a 4/4. Oh, that just dies. Stupid. Yeah, so they're a tricky permanent type basically, but they kind of just like they kind of sit there and do enchantment style related stuff pretty much, and basically whoever the character is kind of defines what they're able to do. So Chandra, for example, is a pyromancer, and pyromancers are basically all about immediate impulse fire damage. So most of her cards all relate to either dealing direct damage or doing Red's kind of like impulse draw related effects. She also can sometimes like do things with like red mana, which is like what this card in specific is doing right now. It's making red mana as she upticks it, or as it's getting upticked, I should say. And yeah, like basically a lot of other Magic's main like biggest characters as far as the story is concerned and their lore. If they're a planeswalker, they have a planeswalker card, and what the card does is a reflection of who the character is as a whole. For a very long time, the main poster child one of that was Jace. Jace is he's a blue-centered planeswalker. He is a telepath. He's a mind mage. And so a lot of his cards cared about cards in your hand, or allowing you to look at your opponent's hand, mess with their library, stuff like that. He was the poster child planeswalker for quite a long time, and nowadays planeswalkers actually are a decently... Oh no! Oh, because I can't block the Sin Prodder. Boo! Yeah, aggro was going to be a very hard match to win, but that's okay. Yeah, planeswalkers have been around for quite a while, and pretty much at this point, there's a planeswalker for almost every type of gameplay strategy, more or less. All the characters that they've come up with over the years. So there's something really fun for everybody. But yeah, Jace is a favorite of mine. I've liked. There's a character. He's only ever had one planeswalker card. His name was Xenagos the Reveler. He was it's a special one for me, because he was a planeswalker card inside of the first real like booster set that I started playing. So in turn, that kind of meant that he was one of the first planeswalkers I ever owned. And he was really, really fun. He's a red-green planeswalker. He deals with mana. He makes you creatures and then puts a whole bunch of creatures into play. It's really, really cool. Let's see. Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool archetype. On Arena here. Oh, I meant to get a black source. Darn it. On Arena, planeswalkers can be your general for brawl decks. Like what we're playing right now, you can use a planeswalker as that, so you kind of have like access to all of those abilities in your command zone, which is super cool. So it's just one of those you can find whatever style. I was gonna ask you that. Yep, that's just a brawl thing, unless the planeswalker has printed text on it in paper that it says you can be your commander. Planeswalkers generally can't be your commander. There are a few that have had printed text on the paper card itself. At the very bottom it says blah 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 can be your commander. There's not many of those, and most of them are bad, but it's neat. It's something different you can do. My wife is actually the one who really likes Planeswalkers. She has an entire commander deck that casting Planeswalkers and doing Planeswalker effects is the whole central theme of that deck. I think there's some, like, 28 Planeswalkers in that deck, and it's ridiculous how stupid it is. So many different ways to play the game. Yes, that is what makes Magic essentially the perfect game, almost, is no matter what collection of cards you have or own, the chances what am I doing here? Power 4 greater, can't do any of those. The chances of you having pieces to build something is fantastic. We'll manifest that. I'll swing with Marvin, I don't care. But yeah, her Planeswalker deck is ridiculous. It's also a 5-color deck, like what we're playing right now. And it's stupid overpowered. Because if the right combination of Planeswalkers gets down, and they do their big thing, and then sacrifice themselves or whatever, there's almost no stopping it. It's crazy how strong that deck is. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. So curious, since I've been rambling about stuff about my own style for Magic. So, like, in your experiences so far in learning and playing this game, Eddie, what have you found that you enjoy playing? Like, what type of decks have you found yet, or have been learning that you enjoy? I'm kind of curious, because everybody has a favorite. Like, it's kind of like an escalating stairs of questions, I suppose. Is like, what's your favorite colors? And then what's your favorite style of play? And, like, what's your favorite creature types? And stuff like that. You're playing real opponents now? That's wonderful. What colors do I need? I guess maybe white. So Marina's gonna put, yeah, a bunch of stuff in my hand. Love that. $15 daily wins in the last 2 days. Excellent. That's so good to hear. What are you playing, out of curiosity, that you are doing these wins? Just one of the starter decks that Arena gives you? Oh, don't kill Marina. Playing a mix of the starter decks. Okay, very cool. Any of them in particular have been a favorite of yours? Like, what's the colors that you're playing? Outlaw Posse. That's, is that red-white, or is it red-black? Ooh, Archon? Yes. Black and red. Okay, excellent. Yeah, nothing like some good aggro to get you started on your daily wins. Black and red. I turned to a mono black and farted around with it. Sure. I think in my experience, it was what I've learned playing over the years as a person, as a Magic player, is you can absolutely have favorites of colors and color combinations and styles of decks to play. All right, what's the... Oh, I guess it can't block anyway, so... Cool, whatever. Yeah, that's good. yeah, what was I getting to? Ooh, nice. Yes, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna continue that train of thought in just a second. So, make an Archon of Sun's Grace. Sick. And now we do Exercise, get rid of that. And then Dollmaker's Shop. Make some Pegasuses. I think we just swing out, honestly. Still learning to be sure, but happy with your progress. Yep, I mean, slow and steady. That's how you do it. Anyways, what was I trying to thought I was saying? Is, you can absolutely learn and pick up favorites as far as, play styles that suits you best, but I feel like it helps learn the experiences across what every color combination can do if you experiment with a little bit of everything, right? It's why I try to have, like, I've got favorite colors. My favorite color combination to play for Commander, anyway, is white, blue, black. But I own Commander decks. Also, we Raffle Stomped that game, by the way. I know if you were paying attention to that, but they were just trying to do some white, black, token sacrificey thing, and we just overpower Raffle Stompled them. But I have Commander decks in a huge variety of colors. A lot of them kind of lean towards blue. I really do enjoy blue as a color. Play red-white a lot. Blue scares me. Yeah. You're not alone in thinking that, I'm afraid. Blue, the pro of blue is that, like, you kind of, in theory, can have access to play a huge variety of styles of gameplay, at the cost of, like, it becomes real thinky, you know? A lot of blue plays off-turn sometimes with, like, instant speed shenanigans, and it can be quite thinky, but again, that's why I try to have decks in a variety of color combos. Yeah, it's very cerebral. Yeah. There's something just so raw about playing a Rakdos-y color and just smash face, right? Nice. Untapped. Not good for an old stoner. If it requires more than 2 steps of thinking, you're not here for it, huh? I'm the same way, my friend, you know? I like to try to keep it simple, but also I enjoy a complex strategy every once in a while. Oh, we don't have blue! Why don't we have blue? Alright, what's going on here? Alright, so to the end of your next turn. Alright, I guess we kind of have to do that. Can I play that? No, I can't. But I can play Skeleton. ESP after an herb break? Sure. Anna, I want to make a deck around Annabelle the Abandoned Doll. Oh, that sounds great. If you're interested in a little bit of insight about that, one of our, I believe, as this live thing is going live right now, this might not be true on future replays. Our most recent podcast episode on our channel right now called The Best Cards That You Missed from Duskmorn, my brother and my co-host, Joseph, has a section in that episode where he brings up about Arabella and sort of like what the sort of strategies around how playing that deck would go. So if you are interested in a little bit of a watch for not only learning of some fun new pieces in the Duskmorn precons, but yeah, got the name wrong. No way. Oh, Annabelle. Oh, Right. Oh, you said Annabelle. Okay, yeah. The actual, like, yes, obviously the analogy is Annabelle. Um, the card name is Arabella. Can I unlock that side? I cannot. Can I do anything? Now let's save that. Yeah, it's about I'm trying to remember specifically how far in it was. It was maybe like 15-ish minutes into the podcast or whatever. He brought it up. Wait, what the heck happened? Wait. How did that target non? Oh, shit. Oh. That's why Xur has been going up in price. Oh, that's real dumb. Uh-oh. Well, I think we're dead. Whoops. So, I've been trying to figure out for the last couple days why everyone's been on this Xur as, like, something real dumb to play in Standard now. And I understand, because the, Duskmourn has this cycle of creatures here called these Overlords, that they're enchantment creatures. They have a really, really high mana cost, but... Oh, you think you watched it already? Wonderful. But yeah, so basically he goes over this sort of idea on like what you could do with Arabella. Essentially, you just you flood the board with tokens, little tokens, and then Arabella just comes down and you swing. The neat part about attack triggers is that anything for attack related like that, they will go off before the opponents can do any kind of blocking. So in theory, an attack trigger like Arabella's that does damage to face and gains you life, that can potentially kill opponents before they ever have an opportunity to declare blocks, and then your stuff dies on the crackback. So it's neat. It's a very cool strategy. I'm personally don't see the appeal of it, because like you're still just playing little dorks. He has a soft spot for like 2 power or less style related things, because he plays Delny. I think he was playing, I think he took it apart. Delny Streetwise Lookout, I think, was a deck he was playing for a little while. So like he loves that little like dinky token low to the ground related things. It's not my cup of tea personally, but I think it's neat. Low power cards are like little dorks. Yeah, basically it, like, obviously anything like tokens, like stuff that makes 1/1 tokens. Those are just called like little dorks, little dinkies. Dorks are sometimes a jargon used for creatures that can produce mana. They're sometimes be called mana dorks. Dragons. Okay, so our opponent is playing dragons. Good to know. In that case, let's get Central Elevator. And probably... Or do we need the color fixing one? I think we need the color fixing one, because I don't have my other color yet for Arabella. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that there. There's all kinds of lingo that you'll learn playing the game, but the point is that, yeah, an Arabella deck will just want to play little guys. Do I have... Oh, did I play the wrong land? 3/1 counters on it. No, I want to play this, so I have access to... I don't think we need Jikai Naturalist right now. Do this to Surveil. We can do some big Surveil setup right now. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think... Well, actually, we have lands. Pass. I wish I had a chromatic lantern. That'd be so nice right now. Riviaz. Rivaz? Ribs. Okay. Marina. We just need to survive a few turns. Because we have the room down that says we can win. So all we need, actually, is another room. Any other room card, and I think would be okay. That is haste? Oh, because it got it from that thingy. Right. Ooh, Marvin is a great hexproof from Monocolor. That's a real shitter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is fine. Marvin. And Misty Salon. We don't need land. And then Marina. Unlock... Rickety Gazebo. Take the swamp, I guess. Don't need that. What's the line that runs across the middle of the screen sometimes? That orange one that goes in the center. Is that what you're talking about? I was thinking for some reason you were something on my recording was messing up. The thingy that runs right in the center. Yeah, that's a timer. Mine is currently blocked by face cam. Exile a card in your hand. We don't need the world tree. Mine's currently blocked to the face cam right now, but like up here, during gameplays, you get little hourglass countery related things. It's just because you're playing against a live person, so you're not just sitting here wasting time. So it's a timer, and if you run out of timeouts, what am I getting? If you run out of timeouts, the game will just kind of force you going through your turn, and if it has to do that a couple times, it kicks you out of the match. Good lord, dude. Just exile all my permanents. Jeez. Yeah, it's just a safety feature they have in place. Just so people can keep playing the game, you know? Don't want that. Marina, unlock that. Ooh, copy enchantment? Yeah. And then Marvin. Unlock that. Oh, one of those is gonna get, butts. Scooch the pooch on that one. It's okay. Leave up Negate and Thirst for Meaning. Can't really stop that. Ooh, they let me keep my big flyer. Nice. Uh-oh. Wow. 3 lands off the top. That's a bummer. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Perfect. Wrath. They gonna make a spirit, probably? Yeah, that's what I figured. Golos. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna probably run out of time to finish these quests tonight, unfortunately. That's okay. Goodness me! Can we draw any more lands? Please. Yay, Glimmer. Okay, we're back on track a little bit. Orb. Draw some cards. Ah, bugger. I don't think we can get that back either. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead to this. We lost our win condition room. Ah, it's okay. Darn. Mastery Orb, okay. Oh, actually, I guess that match must have... Wow, we knocked out literally all 3 of our quests in that last game. Excuse me, in that game. Cool. Take our pity pack here. Undead Sprinter. Nice. Okay, so what was our... So that last match was a loss. So, what did we learn from this? That rooms, the Enchantress, the rooms need support to kind of make sure you don't just die before you get your room synergy set up. And obviously some rooms are better than others, we've learned. The other half of the porcelain wall, whatever, something, that one was really good. The mirror gallery one was very strong. It made a copy of that Archon. The land fixing one was good. We need the win condition one, but some of those other ones were just not helping that much. And we kept dying to aggro. Anything that was going a little slower, we were able to stabilize with because it was just so much enchantment value. So I guess what we need to possibly tweak this deck with is something to help mitigate damage in the early game against aggressive decks, and just some more long-term, like, long game strategies that help keep us alive long enough to get Marina down and to start doing her thing, and so forth and so forth. Maybe a little blink actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea, because Marina has a enters and puts a bunch of cards into your hand kind of trigger. So maybe some cards in the deck that blink her in and out to be able to put more cards in hand faster. That could be something we look into in the future. But I guess we have ran our daily quests for the day and gotten a little bit of a taste on how No More Rooms in Hell operates. So I think on that note, I am probably going to go ahead and call it a night tonight. I have to go get myself cleaned up and off to bed. I work in the morning, so... But I'll probably be back again some point later this week. Yeah, thanks. It's always good to have you along. If not later, of course, this weekend. I'm probably going to live stream again for my birthday, probably. It's in a few days, so do something different probably then. I have an idea what I've got going on that day, but if I don't have that, we'll probably just play some Magic. So take care now, and anybody watching back on the replay, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Your birthday was on the 3rd? Nice. Mine is on the 15th. So I'll be back streaming probably in and around my birthday. So thanks everybody for hanging out and watching, and I hope you all enjoy your day, and I will see you all again here real soon here on the MTG Thoughtcast. Talk to you all again real soon. Have a good night.